How's it going, guys? My name is Rebirth, and today I'm going to be telling you a story about how I have a psycho mom. Well, nah, ain't mom anymore because somehow I'm gonna put this in first. On the wiki to be under my name, Unus Annus Rebirth. That channel is also linked to the Rebirth channel with my infographics underneath that one. Somehow, one of y'all know this, and I don't even know how you know when I started making music, and I don't know how you know about me, my mom, and all that, but yeah, basically what you said was true, and I'm not even going to sugarcoat it at all. It's kind of funny how you know that too, so I don't really understand, and I don't know how to find out who made it, but I'm just gonna go on ahead and say, yeah, me and my mom are not in on talking terms. We're not even in relatives terms anymore, because she kicked me out and just said you're not part of the family no more, and that was it. But I'm gonna tell you the story on what happened. Basically, me and my mom got in an argument because about school and just missing a couple assignments or in a day basically, and she kind of was so pissed off about it. But guess what, I still had my credits and everything, but she was not having it at all for some reason. So she's yelling at me, calling me names. I'm yelling at her, calling her names. I'm calling her a dumb cunt. She's calling me idiotic. Never amounting to going to you're never going to amount to anything. You're so fucking lazy. Sorry about that. I don't know what happened, but what was I? Oh yeah, we're getting at it. She's yelling at me, I'm yelling at her. My sister comes up behind me and puts me in a chokehold. She pulls my shirt back and she's choking me. I push her off. I basically that push, and wow, my mom wasn't told me not to hit her, but I'm pushing her because when she was choking me, I can't breathe. That's how choking works. You choke somebody, they can't breathe. But they did not know how to understand that. They thought I could breathe out of my fucking eye sockets or some shit. So I'm getting choked. She's trying to put me to the floor. I'm not having it, so I reverse it on her and I push her off and everything. And I have rib marks around my neck. My shirt's ripped. I have a cut next to my eyeball. I have a punch in the eyeball apparently. And next day I got some bruises. And then they called the cops saying that I was in there, but the cops looked at them, checked for bruises, and they said if I hit them, where are they? Where's the red marks and all that? They checked. Well, they didn't check me. I just I had pictures and I have it saved. I'm not gonna show you because yeah, that was bad. So then so after that, I basically grabbed my stuff on my charger and everything, and I went to my girlfriend's house because she lives close by, and I stayed there for the night. For a couple 1 to 2 nights, I went back to see what's going to happen, and then my mom comes out. You're not wanted here. You need to leave. You're not part of our family no more. You're dead to me, and all this and that. And my sister grabs my keys and takes both of my keys. Takes my mom's house key, my dad's house key, and I need my dad's house key, so I'll come back in the future in a little bit, in a few minutes. So after all that happened and everything, I was just being calm, wasn't doing anything. I had my girlfriend on the phone. She heard it, and basically I went in the room, put a new jacket on and everything, and got all my stuff, and I just walked out. And my mom told me that I don't care, you can stay for the night and you have to leave in the morning. I don't want you here. I don't want to see you ever again. I was like, alright. I left, and a couple minutes after I leave, she starts texting me you need to come back. I can't be worrying about you all night. I'm like, you're kicking me out, so why are you worrying about me now when I'm leaving? That makes no sense. I was I'm not having it, so I just stopped answering. I told her it's whatever, I'll just not come back, I'll just leave right now. And she was like, no, you gotta come home now. I'm not gonna deal with you. I'm not gonna deal with you fucking making me worry all night. I'm like, didn't she just tell me that she was gonna kick me out literally that night? Like, excuse me, I'm sorry, but I'm really such a
excuse me, I'm sorry, I'm really such a lady.
I'm sorry, I'm kidding, but like, for real though, are you gonna tell me to stay but you want to kick me out? Like, that makes no sense. Then I called my dad the next morning. He came and picked me up right after I was done with my schooling, and we just went on from there. My dad did call child services, not child services, like the child support basically thing. Told them what happened. They ended up calling CPS. They checked my mom first and all that. They come talk to me and all that, and it was from there. My mom got really mad at me because I called them. Since you want to get CPS and part of this, don't ever text me for anything. I'm like, I wasn't going to, because like you literally said, I'm not part of your family. And she blocked my Instagram, she blocked my number, she blocked my Facebook, she blocked my Snapchat, she blocked me on everything. I'm just like, whatever. But then after all that situated, I got my stuff from my mom's house, like every single thing, like my clothes, my shoes, everything. Like I owned even my Xbox, and surprisingly she gave that back to me, full intact and everything. And after that she said, I'm never going to contact you again, and contacts me again saying, I got your mail, what time do you work? 2 days in a row she said she couldn't do it. Then she came, she got out of her car, handed me it, told me what it was for, told me to call them. She said, can I have a hug? Gave her a hug. She started crying, and I started crying like afterwards. Like I'll tell you that story in a minute, because I was at work. Like she came to work and dropped off my mail, and then she said, I gotta go. I'm like, wait. She said, I can't right now. And she went in her car and left. I went in the back to work. I told him I had to go in the back room, and I told one of my coworkers to tell somebody. And I had to go in the back because I was like on like the verge of breaking down and everything, because I was crying my way down there. And I took like 15 to 20 minutes just to not be like that anymore. Because like for everyone it was happening, I was like, fuck it, she don't want me alive, she don't want me alive. I was like accepted, like I don't have my mom no more. But the fact she wants to manipulate me, because I saw her when she left, she was smiling, like she knew what she was doing. Like she wanted to do that so that I would break down and cause a scene or something. I didn't, because I went to the back room without crying, like, you know, like it was tearing up my eye. You can see like my eyes were tearing up a little bit, but that was it. But yeah, that was the story about my psycho fucking mom that kicked me out when I was 17, because I didn't like how she was yelling at me for something so small. But it is what it is. And she thinks that she needs respect no matter what, after when she's in the wrong, and that respect isn't earned. It's like she's like, respect isn't earned, it's given, or some shit. So she's all like, I'm like, nah, you have to earn respect. I'm not just gonna give it to you. So she was like, nah, fuck that shit. I'm your mother. I brought you into this world. I can take you out. I'm like, all right, then do it then, because you'll be accounted for murder. So you want to take me out? Take me out, because you'll be accounted for murder. Because if people who abort their child are murderers, you will be murdered for just taking me out to work, because I'm fucking 17. So you have to murder me, and that's a legal charge that will haunt you forever, and you'll most likely be life in prison. So if my mom ever stumbles onto this channel and watches this video, today was out of line. I don't really care for my mom. No matter what you do, no matter how it is, no matter if it's your fucking son or your family member, you don't do that at all. At all. You don't do that at all. What the fuck? I know. Guess what? Family has arguments and all that shit, but you don't kick them out over it. You don't kick them out for not doing something. Like, for real. But it is what it is. I don't have a mom. I have a stepmom. I have my dad. they took me in. I have my other family. I have like my dad's side of the family that cares about me more than my other side. Well, I still talk to my grandma, but I mean that's the only person I ever talk to. I don't talk to my mom. I don't talk to my sister. I don't even talk to my little sister. And it's been about almost 2 months, almost a month or two, that I have not spoken a word. I haven't texted. I haven't met up with. But point of the story is, my mom's a fucking psycho. I don't know what to say. Basically the point of the story is, watch what you do, and if your mom demands respect, she's a crazy ass bitch, because my mom was demanding respect for me, but you can see how that turned out. So I hope you guys liked the story. If you did, please subscribe, comment, like, and share, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Adios.